welcome to Simple French Cooking. My name's Francois. Today I want to show you one of the classics of French home cooking. It's a roast chicken with 40 cloves of garlic. 40 cloves of garlic. And you know what? Don't count them. If you have 39 or 41, it's perfectly okay. I want to teach you how to quickly cut a whole chicken into 8 pieces. So first, let's take the wing tips off. Just cut those off with a sharp knife. I save these for chicken stock. Next, let's just cut the wings off. And then we're going to cut the breast off. So you want to cut along the keel bone, which is the bone you feel on the center of the chicken. And then cut in between the breast and the thigh. Then along the wishbone, through the wing joint. There you go. A perfect chicken breast. Repeat on the other side, so we're going to cut along the breastbone here, along the wishbone, which is right here, through the joint of the wing, and then we're going to separate the breast from the leg, or the thigh. And there you go, a perfect breast. So this would be called an airline breast. All right, now we're left with the 2 legs. And so we're just gonna flip it over. Stick your finger right where the thigh bone connects to the chicken, which is right here. And we're just gonna pop it. And then cut along the back to separate. All right, now repeat on the other side, so pop it. And this part right up here, it's called the oyster. You wanna make sure you get that, because that's probably the best part of the chicken to eat. All right, so now we're gonna save these pieces for chicken stock. And then we're gonna take the thigh and separate it from the leg. So just like that, super easy. You can also trim off any extra fat. I also save that for chicken stock. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 pieces of chicken. Put about 1 tablespoon of olive oil and about 1 tablespoon of butter into my saute pan. A little bit of salt. A little bit of herbs de Provence. Probably about a teaspoon of each. And a little bit of ground black pepper. There we go. And then we're going to put the pieces of chicken into the saute pan, skin side down. What we're looking for is we want them to get nice and brown and crispy. The chicken's getting nice and brown on one side, just flip it over to see the other side. This is not traditional, but I like to add it anyways. I'm going to add 1 onion chop. And you don't have to be too specific. I like to have little pieces of onion, so don't chop it too fine. Add these straight into here. I wasn't kidding at all about the garlic. Really, take about 40 cloves of garlic, and I don't peel them. You just want to take off as much of the outer skin as you can. So we're just going to add these right now. And then I just picked a bunch of herbs from my garden. I have fresh thyme, I have savory. Now another non-traditional thing is to add potatoes. So I'm just going to take these little Yukon Gold potatoes, cut them in half, and drop them in. You can add as many as you like. I'm probably going to add about 10 potatoes in total. Oh, this already smells so incredible. I can't wait to eat lunch today. I'm gonna add about half a cup of white wine, about half a cup or so of chicken stock. So now we're gonna let this roast at 400 degrees for about 60 minutes. It might take a little bit longer, but we're gonna check it then. All right, the chicken's cooked now for about an hour. Take the cover off. Oh, that looks just so good. So if you look in here, the sauce is reduced down. Even the garlic, look at this. Modern recipes for chicken with 40 cloves of garlic calls for peeling the garlic ahead of time, but I think you miss kind of like one of the joys. Garlic like this, you just squeeze it and the garlic comes right out. It's really so much easier to peel it this way than it is to peel it ahead of time. And plus, you know, you just put this right on a piece of bread and you just eat it. You know, and roast garlic is so sweet and so delicious. Roast chicken with 40 garlic cloves is the perfect French dish to make at home all the time. We eat this like once a week. So delicious. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you on Simple French Cooking. And be sure to subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.